Tonight's recommendation is Billy Wilder's landmark 1960 romantic black comedy, The Apartment. A young single man realises he can quickly advance his career by allowing his superiors at work to borrow his apartment for their extramarital affairs. However, when he discovers a co-worker he's madly in love with is frequenting his apartment as part of an emotionally damaging relationship with his boss, he must choose whether to bury his feelings and dignity to advance his career, or take a stand and fight for the woman he loves. Winner of 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Director, The Apartment was born from the desire of Wilder, co-writer I.A.L. Diamond, and star Jack Lemmon to reunite after their success working together on another landmark comedy, Some Like It Hot. Adding Shirley MacLaine as the romantic lead, and returning to an idea from another of his great earlier productions, Double Indemnity, Wilder again cast perennial screen good guy Fred MacMurray as his lead villain. The Apartment sees Wilder return to a common theme of his productions, loneliness. And with this production, the darker subject matter allows him to examine the subject in greater depth than ever before. At the top of the movie we're advised of just how many people live in New York City, and outwardly we see busy, happy people, but as the movie unfolds we uncover just how many of those people are suffering from loneliness, impossibly isolated in a city awash with people. Wilder again presents a breezy and witty script, but as the movie unfolds we understand the humour and whimsy are less of a glossy reality and more of a defence against a constant looming shadow of loneliness and rejection. Wilder always had a wonderful sense of knowing just when to pull back the curtain and reveal the darkness that waits to consume his cast if they're left alone and vulnerable for too long. Never content to allow his audience to accept his productions solely on their light-hearted exteriors, we see clearly when his cast escape into fantasy or use humour as a shield of armour against emotional attacks. The Apartment is a beautifully paced comedy, at times joyful and full of hope, but with a complex and bitter undercurrent which offers a haunting take on the fragility of happiness, and a warning of how quickly depression and loneliness can set in and take hold.
Who's that?
Just somebody delivering a bottle of champagne. Do you like some?
Would you mind opening that window?
Now, don't go getting any ideas, Miss Kubelik.
I just want some fresh air.
It's only one story down. The best you could do is break a leg.
So they'll shoot me. Like a horse.
Please, Miss Kubelik, you've got to promise me you won't do anything foolish.
Who'd care?
I would.
Why can't I ever fall in love with somebody nice like you?
Yeah, well, that's the way it crumbles, cookie-wise.